And there is a heightened state of alert over concerns of sleeper cells here at home. And this comes as the feds make an arrest at a Los Angeles area house late last week. They say it's an Iranian human smuggling hub that repeatedly harbors illegal migrants linked to terrorism. Here to tell us more about that is Trisha McLaughlin. She is an assistant DHS secretary. It's good to have you here. Can you tell us more about the arrest?
Absolutely, Dana. These are two individuals who not only have terrorist links, but also are involved in a human smuggling, human trafficking operation we likely think surrounding terrorism. But further than this has been a priority since day one of this administration to get these extremists, to get these known and suspected terrorists out of this country. Just in the last 150 days, under President Trump and Secretary Noem's leadership, 570 known or suspected terrorists have been picked up, arrested, and deported off the American people's streets. Further, Border Patrol has apprehended almost 1,000 individuals who are on the terror watch list. It's stunning, Dana, the amount of people who are terrorists who are allowed to walk with impunity on America's streets for the last 4 years.
Bill Maloogian, when he was here last week, was showing this call for two. This is Iranian nationals arrested last week. And I'm curious if you can characterize, without giving anything away in terms of I'm not asking for anything classified, but can you characterize the concern level at Department of Homeland Security about these sleeper cells that might be here in America after the bombing in Iran?
Well, this is something we're focused on every single day. Our Homeland Security investigators who fall under ICE, they work on this day in and day out. It wasn't just June 21st when we had that operation on Iranian nuclear sites that we were focused on this. It's been since the very beginning. We know it just takes one of these actors to commit an act of terrorism or an act of violence on American soil, and we're working to thwart that every single day, Dana.
I wanted to also ask you about this because I just learned about this in the last 20 minutes. There's a new app that someone has come up with to spot ICE, basically giving people an alert that ICE is coming. I don't know exactly how the app works, but I know that the Department of Homeland Security and the ICE director, Tim Lyons, is worried about this, concerned. And can you tell us your thoughts about this? Do you think that it is meant to at least give people a heads up so that they can get away from ICE, but also concern for the ICE men and women in uniform in addition to that?
Dana, absolutely. Our ICE enforcement officers are seeing a 500% increase in assaults against them. And a lot of this is because politicians like AOC, like Governor Tim Walz, like Gavin Newsom, demonize our ICE enforcement officers and give them free passes. And examples like these apps are absolutely obstructing justice. What our ICE enforcement officers are doing is enforcing the rule of law. If these rioters, these activists, and these politicians don't like the law, they should change it. Don't go after our ICE law enforcement. It's disgusting, it's wrong, and it's un-American.
I also wanted to ask you about this. Alligator Alcatraz, we learned about that last week. This is where some illegal migrants could be sent, and it's in Florida. There's a new lawsuit. Let me read this to you here. The defendants, in their rush to build the center, have unlawfully bypassed the required environmental reviews. The direct and indirect harm by nearby wetlands, wildlife, and air and water quality must be considered before acting. So is this idea on hold for now?
No, it's absolutely not on hold. We will keep moving forward. This is a lazy lawsuit. This land has been developed for over a decade now, so these environmental concerns have been fully handled by the state of Florida for over a decade, and we will continue to move forward. This facility will add an additional 5,000 detention beds. Those detention beds are crucial operationally so that we can really turbocharge our arrests, detain these individuals, and get them out of our country, Dana.
Trisha McLaughlin, I got to tell you, so I was a spokesperson a long time ago. You can answer all the questions and so fast, and I love it. And thanks for coming on. We have plenty to talk to you about in the future. Love to have you back.
It's an honor. Thank you, Dana.
Okay, thanks.
All right, there we go.
If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date with future videos. Thank you for watching.